This morning, alleged Senate invasion has hoodlums disrupt plenary snatch maize. And let me let you know that the maize has been found. But these are big questions indeed that we are raising on the program this morning. Why was a suspended Senator Ovie Omagege allowed into the Senate chambers? Was security at the National Assembly compromised? Who is really behind the disruption of the plenary yesterday? Of what purpose was it for? Has the maize been snatched before in the history? Let me start with you, Samuel Hadiola. How will you describe the alleged Senate invasion yesterday?
Actually, it is pathetic that we can still witness this kind of a thing in Nigeria as of today. But we can just believe that it is still what we are talking about relating to the system that is still not working. I believe that whoever did that may have justification in his own right to have done that. But regardless of whatever might have led to that action, it is quite not acceptable. You can quarrel within yourself, you can throw body and do it. It is acceptable all over the world where we see people fighting inside the house, inside the Senate and all the rest. We've seen even in China where members of the Senate and the House fighting themselves to the point that they are being stressed out on the stretcher. But it is within. Or coming from the outside, well, to me, it is condemnable, regardless of the motive.
We also what happened now. You even asked a question. What was he doing at the Senate chambers? In law, even that's what we call circumstantial evidence. Has it happened before? Why was it that it was when he came there and with his voice that we identified that took the mess? What was he going there to do? You see, when we get to the point of legality and the illegalities of certain things, some people had argued that yes, the Senate has no right to suspend him, blah blah. But there are ways
what is the job of the court, if I may ask? What is the job of a court?
You see, if I don't even want to go there.
Let's go there.
We'll get to that. When we get to that,
that's why I say when we get to that
bridge,
we will cross the bridge.
We'll cross the bridge.
And we will talk law
at this time. But what's
so generally, as far as I'm concerned, that man, in fact, the people he's representing should be ashamed of him. I am ashamed of him.
But he has come out to debunk that he is
did he say did he also debunk that did he also debunk that he was not there when it happened? Did he also debunk that it was not his aides and his boys that did it?
So
you have did he debunk that?
You have concluded that
definitely
when he said he was not aware of what happened.
That's why
so you have concluded that he is the one.
Just a moment.
Justice. The one that carried those.
Just a moment, Samuel.
What is prejudice?
You are a legal practitioner, and your name is even Justice. Are you giving judgment?
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at the sentiment.
Just a moment.
I am doing justice to it.
You are not doing justice. You are not doing justice. If you have been appointed as a lawyer to the man, despite the fact that you are seeing the video, will you still accept that your client was fair?
Gentlemen, we have to behave very civil on the program this morning.
Let's be
behave very civil on the program this morning.
Let me react to what he said. He said, okay, just a moment.
We have
his legal advisor. Let me take
just a moment. The senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, joins us on the program this morning so that we stop some of this argument. Many thanks for joining us, senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana. Thank you very much for joining us on Call Digest this morning. How will you describe the Senate invasion yesterday?
What happened yesterday on the floor of the Senate was very unfortunate, and I do hope that all the parties will have learned some lessons so that we can avoid such disgraceful conduct next time. And some things that the law will be discussed so that the ugly incident is not repeated in the country.
Well, at the moment, reports reaching us says that Senator Ovie Omagege has left the police custody, has been released by the police. What do you make of this?
Well, he has denied the involvement, but the police, from the information at my report, have commenced investigation, and I'm sure, the law will take its course at the appropriate time.
Now, what is the implication of snatching the maize at the National Assembly, particularly at the Red Chambers?
Well, what is important is for us as a nation to embrace the rule of law. Since Senator Omar Agege has gone to court, we should have allowed the due process of law, to take its course. On the part of the Senate and the National, it has to realize that democracy has to be promoted, and you can only promote democracy if the freedom of expression guaranteed to all Nigerians and legislators, is respected. For instance, the National Assembly of the Senate is in the habit of summoning outsiders to make any critical statement for harassment and also suspending it for any opinion. This is not allowed under our law. You cannot suspend a legislator who has been elected by a constituency. It can only be removed by a court of tribunal or by the constituency that elected him or her. So no legislative body has the power to suspend or expel a member on all forms. On all sides. And that is the only way, that we can make progress and avoid such ugly development.
Okay, now, yesterday you see the ugly incident, as you rightly described it. Was security at the National Assembly compromised?
No, definitely the security forces in the National Assembly have some explanation to offer. There's no way you could have passed such a successful invasion, without some kind of resistance on the part of the legislature. God forbid, if you do not check such invasion next time, legislators could be attacked or killed, and the security forces will simply turn the other eye, which is not acceptable. That's why we must get to the root of this invasion.
Okay, at the moment, what will be your advice to the National Assembly concerning this issue of a sequence of election?
My advice to the National Assembly is to accept that we are operating under a democratic dispensation. The rule of law must be embraced, the provisions of the Constitution must be respected, the fundamental rights of Nigerians, including legislators, must be respected. And that is the only way to have law and order in the society.
Okay, well, before I let you go this morning, that is to the National Assembly. Talking security generally, with what happened in the National Assembly yesterday. Well, your advice to the federal government in ensuring to beef up security in all nooks and crannies of the country.
Well, by virtue of Section 14, Subsection 2 of the Constitution, the security and welfare of Nigeria shall be the primary purpose of government. This government has not been able to cope the violence that is going on in some of the states, and the security forces have a lot of blame. It is totally unheard of. It is intolerable that the army or the armed forces and the police cannot cope the ongoing bloodletting in Benue, Nasarawa, Taraba, Zamfara, and some other parts of the country. And that is why I think the Senate passed a resolution a couple of days ago that there should be a shake-up of the security apparatus of the country. We've got to that stage so that you do not encourage people to take the law into their hands in defending themselves.
Well, I must say many thanks for joining us this morning. Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, there giving us insights concerning the alleged Senate invasion yesterday. What would you say concerning this one, coming from a senior colleague from you?
Yes, he is a senior colleague. There's no doubt about it. One of our fathers in the legal profession. But I don't think there's any right thinking Nigerian, whether you're a lawyer or not, that will support what happened at the National Assembly. I don't think so. Except people that want to play to the gallery, or except psycho fans that are looking for one thing or the other. He has also condemned it. But he made mention of the subsisting judgment given by a court of competent jurisdiction that the Senate or the House has no right to suspend anybody. Be it as it may, let me ask a question. Is there a justification for such thing to happen? Is there a justification? Is there any justification for crime? And the answer is no. So if Omagege was suspended unjustly, what is the best thing he could have done? Is it not to approach the courts?
But the question now is just a moment. But the question now is that did he perpetrate such acts?
Fine. Before you even answer that, he said, or to get a judgment that they will not obey. Now, and let me also bring it back to the floor. Who is to be blamed? That was why I say, since the inception of this government, impunity has been everywhere. This government has not implemented or respected any court judgment.
Alright.
Go and check.
Really?
Yes. Now, when you look at it this way, it is the same people that are bringing up the same system, killing the system. And that is why we say whatever goes around comes around. Now the hammer is also falling on them. Now, coming to what you said, you asked a question. You see, whether we like it or not, I don't think there is anybody with our nature. Nigeria is a peculiar country. Even when you see somebody stealing now, he will still go to court and plead not guilty. How many? You see, what we're saying is this: these things were not hidden. In fact, you remember that the earlier release of newspaper and the social media was that the mess was stolen, but it was not stolen. Something that was stolen was something that they did not have trace on how it happened. But this one happened in the presence of everybody, and the people that did it could be identified. And they come, okay, you see, when an agent, let's even bring the law of agency here. When an agent does something,
have you now confirmed that those people are the agents?
Yeah, how?
There is AIDS.
I'm saying this.
There is AIDS.
He came with them.
Okay, this is not
the discussion just begins.
Let us be frank. You are trying to condemn the man when he has not even been charged. From the public domain, they now said there is AIDS.
We have to behave civil now, so that we will not do what's happened. We will not do what happened at the National Assembly.
I don't my brother.
Well, gentlemen, we have to take this breather.
Party affiliation from
we have to take this breather. When we come back, we'll talk more.